good day. Today I'm going to show you how I make spider bread. Okay, I already went ahead and as I showed you how I make my garlic bread, well, I'm going to cut a little portion off because I also want to show you how to make one more thing out of this. So I'm going to set this off to the side. We'll come back to that later on, probably in another video. Alright, we cut a fourth off of this end and we cut a fourth off of this end, but you could have just sat there and cut your dough in half and then cut it in half again and you would have these two sections. Well, let's go ahead, put these two sections off to the side right now, and go ahead, let's divide this into two sections. Okay, like that, and then divide it again, and then one more time, so you have 4 little sections. Let's do that again for this side, and these will now be the spider legs. So what you're gonna want to do, put them all in a pile, grab one, and go ahead and start rolling it out. Just keep using a little bit of pressure from your palms, and yeah, that looks like a good shape. I hope. Oh, nope, you can't see it, I don't think. Okay. You're going to want to roll them out to be like that long. So go ahead, take your rest of your spider legs and continue to roll them out as well. I'll continue to do the rest of mine and we'll be back. Okay, I went ahead and I put them on a baking sheet, and I went ahead and I shaped them into a spider leg, and as you see, we're going to bake them as such. Alright, let's take this sheet and put that off to the side. And now we're going to be shaping the body and also be grabbing another baking sheet. Okay, let's grab our baking sheet and let's grab our body. And then you're going to want to grab your head and place your head up against the body. And now we're going to allow that to bake in the oven along with the spider legs. And while we're letting these rise, I want you to take out some plastic wrap, and I want you to cover up your legs and your body. Alright, I'm also going to show you how to make some witch's fingers. So go ahead with that little bit of dough that we cut off, which would be 1/4 of it. Cut it in half. Go ahead, cut it in half again. And cut them pieces in half again. Just like what we did with the spider legs. And like what we did with them, go ahead and, but these we don't have to roll out that far. Okay, what you're going to be needing is some almonds, and folks, when you're not using all your nuts up and stuff, put them in the freezer. That will preserve them until you're ready to use them. That way they're not going rancid in your pantry shelves. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a few of these because I need them for the fingernails. And we're just going to go like so. Press it down on in so you have that indent. And then you're going to want to grab yourself a little paring knife as such. And right in the middle part here, you're going to want to make this part a little bit thinner. And then where our knuckle is, go ahead with your paring knife. Make a couple slits, not quite all the way through. Maybe 3/4 of the way or halfway. Go ahead, give that another squish. And then, here, I just want to bring them up for a closer viewing to the camera. I'm hoping that you're all picking it up. And there you go, witch's fingers. Now go ahead and we're going to let these double in size like we are doing our spider bread and our spider legs, because these are getting baked at the same time as them, but these are going to get baked for the same amount of time as the spider legs, and I'm going to put them on the same tray as my spider legs. And there you go, my cookie sheet full of the witch's fingers and my spider legs. Now, next video is I'm going to show you after they have risen, and we're going to put them in the oven to bake, and then the assembly. Alright, I have the oven preheating, and it's ready for me to put my witch's fingers and my spider legs in. So they have doubled in size, as you can sit there and see from the first time we showed you the tray. And now it's time for us to bake them. We're going to bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, let's go ahead and let's remove our spider legs so we can cool them. And then I'm going to remove the witch's fingers as well. And there is our spider bread, or our black widow bread, whatever you want to call it. Now we're going to let that cool, and I'm going to show you how we're going to insert the legs, and we're going to open up the middle part, and we're going to pour the marinara sauce that we made in our previous video in the center part of our black widow spider, or our spider bread, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I think our bread has cooled off enough for us to start carving it. So what I want you to do is to grab a small canning jar, like a 4-ounce jelly jar as such, and you're going to want to sit there and put that on the back end of your spider's belly, and then you're going to want to hold your knife at a 45-degree angle and keep cutting all the way. Okay, I removed the jelly jar, and let's go ahead and remove the top part. And go ahead and save these parts. I'm sure somebody in the family will eat them. Otherwise, dry them out and we can use them up at Thanksgiving in our stuffing. So I'm going to continue to cut out the inside part of my spider here like such. And I'm going to save them too. They're probably going to go into the stuffing. And when I'm done, I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm going to take my little paring knife and I'm going to make 2 small X's, and I'm going to insert the eyes in the X's. Oops, that went a little too far. There we go. And then for the legs, we're going to make 4 X's along the side and on that side. And that is going to be for inserting our spider legs into the spider. And that's part of it so far. Now I'm going to continue on. Okay, now with our marinara sauce that we canned, I want you to grab a few jars of them. And one we're going to put inside the middle of our spider. And the other one we're going to pour over boiled spaghetti noodles. And place them in amongst here and there, I guess. And there you go.